Hey, Coach Derek here from Kikfit Training. This is defense lesson number 8. We're going to cover today defensive postures if you are suddenly surprised and you hesitate or freeze in the moment and you don't hit the attacker first because you were not aware of them in the first D, detect. The second D, diffuse and de-escalate. That did not work. The third D, defend. You saw the pre-contact cues, then looking around, balled up fist, knife in their hand, shaking. You know that they're going to do something to either threaten your life, your body, or take your possessions, or all three, and you have to do something first, but you miss that window. So you must protect yourself to survive and stay awake, if you will, and not get knocked out so that you don't get raped, beaten, or murdered. And then you can re-engage and do your counterattack and become the human blender and change that fear loop so that they're in a state of shock. You can stun and then run and escape and get to safety, which is the number one prerogative. So in a submissive posture that we teach, in a natural state, when you're shaking and afraid, your hands are going to come up. One foot probably is going to be behind you. What they don't know is this is your fighting position here, and from here you've got the finger jab, the face slap, punch the throat, punch the solar plexus, knee to the groin if you're far enough back, kick to the shin or the knee. You've got tools available, but they don't know that, and you're waiting for the right opportunity. But if you miss that window and they suddenly throw a hook punch or a haymaker in the streets like this, you want to make sure you protect your head, neck, and throat area. And so the side shield is the first technique where I come up, I'm going to glue my hand to the side back of my head and forearm to my face and turn away. So from the front position, I want to make sure that I glue my hand to the side of my head, forearm to my head, and turn away. But as I do that, I'm going to move slightly forward. That's the secret. So I don't want to do this. Pull back, now they can swing again and probably knock me out. So instead I want to move forward as I protect myself. Move forward like I'm at the starting race line and there's a false start, I move forward. So I'm going to move forward. So I'm in this position, I got an elbow strike, I got a spear technique, I got a knee strike to the groin, I got a palm strike to the face, a shot to the throat. I'm close enough for my close quarter weapons that they're not prepared for because they don't assume that I'm going to fight back. Otherwise, they would not have chosen me as the victim. So in review, the side shield is moving in other direction. Moving in from here, I've got my elbow strike, spear, palm strike, elbow strike up, knee strike to the groin, whatever it may be. Second defensive technique is they're very close. You don't know how they're going to hit you. You got to protect everything at once. So this is going to be the helmet shield, where I do the side shield here, but I'm also going to take this hand, place it on my shoulder in front of my face like a mask. So it looks like this, coming together. But I'm moving in at the same time, So from the side angle here, submissive posture, I know they're going to hit me. I don't know what they're going to hit me with. I'm going to move in. And from here, I've got a nice elbow to the chin. I've got a spear to the neck. I got a knee to the groin. I've got a palm slide to the face, shot to the solar plexus, whatever it may be. Next technique is going to be guarding the body. So what if they suddenly do a body hook or a liver punch or a kidney punch from the submissive posture? I'm going to glue my elbow to my rib, take that shot to my arm, and then again move in to a spear. So let me explain the spear. The spear is going to be using the bone on my forearm with my hands completely splayed out and my arms outside 90. What does that mean? This is 90 degrees angle. This is 90 degrees angle. Outside 90 with extensor muscles, my hands splayed, it's going to create a solid surface like a crowbar slamming into the solid part of their body, ideally the side of the neck, under the chin, the brachial plexus. If I hit hard enough, I could cause a knockout. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, it's going to stun them enough where after the spear I can step back, shot to the groin or knee, push away, and escape and get out of there. So again, in review, the three techniques are going to be a side shield moving in into a strike, side shield moving in into a strike, a face shield moving in into a strike, face shield moving in into a strike, body protection here into the spear, body protect into the spear. The last technique is going to be simply the spear shield. So you're going to do two spears at the same time from the submissive posture, hands splayed, outside 90, underneath with your head, moving it at the same time like a shield. So it really makes no difference what I hit. I'm coming in protected by my arms while I'm simultaneously striking. And this is a good one because as I'm coming in, if they're doing a haymaker, this arm's going to block that haymaker while this arm is striking in, or vice versa. So as soon as you see which arm it is, keep your eyes open, you're going to be able to block that arm while you're moving simultaneously. Once you're in close enough, if I'm in close enough, I can do a headbutt to the face, a knee to the groin, a bite to the ear, rip that ear, palm slap to the throat, whatever you choose. But you're going to practice this stuff on a stationary dummy to get used to knowing which tools to use. And then eventually you want to actually pressure test that with a live training partner who is actually going to move and strike back to build that physical and emotional competence to develop your confidence that you can and will and must survive the situation. Because in this uncertain world, you want to be certain that you can defend yourself and your family. And remember, at the end of the day, your family and your safety depends on you.